Hello friends, we often talk about AI, but do you know one of the most powerful approach within AI is called soft computing. And inside soft computing there is an important concept called fuzzy logic or fuzzy set. So I've decided to create a series of videos to help you understand fuzzy in a simple way, and I will be implementing everything using Django. Yes, the core concept of fuzzy logic and fuzzy set will not just be confined within Python alone, but I will expand it into Django web framework so that you can see how it looks like when you run the application in the browser graphically. So let me take you directly to the program. So what are we going to do in this particular program? Well, we will create a fuzzy set, and from that fuzzy set we have to generate the support crypts set, and that too within Django application. So let me start my server now. Python manage.py run server, and my server is active right now. So let me minimize this and let's come to the browser. So let me open the server now, localhost 8000. I hit the enter, and you see right now something very fascinating. Yes, this is the interface which will be used for taking input from the user. So first it is asking you, enter how many elements do you want your fuzzy set should have. And this is the most challenging part of the story, because it is completely dynamic. Somebody can say I want 2 elements, and if the user clicks on the button, you will see exactly 2 text boxes getting generated for taking 2 elements as well as its corresponding membership value, because the fuzzy set will have its membership value in the range of greater than equal to 0 to up to less than equal to 1. So how do I generate this? Because next time if I reload the page, if this says that I want to go for 5 elements, in that case 5 dynamic DOM will be created. Sound interesting, right? And again, if next time the user says I need to go for 10, oh my god, here I'm writing 10 and I click on this, 10 dynamic DOM will be created. That's really fascinating, because if you see in this particular template we have got couple of text boxes, right? This is the text box, and over here series of text boxes followed by a couple of buttons. So what do you think? There will be multiple routes? Well, not exactly, because if I take you to my urls.py file of my Django project, you will find there's only one route is there, and that is localhost 8000. So whether I'm clicking this particular button or whether I'm clicking this button, it will always redirect to that particular route. So that's something really fascinating. So let me go with suppose 4 element this time. So 4 DOM elements got generated, and here I'm supposed to give the input right now. So once I click this particular button, you got this dynamic interface generated. So at that point of time it was giving a call to this route, and now if I fill the entire membership along with the element, then also I will click on this, it will redirect me to the same route. That means it has got only one function based view, and that's really fascinating. If I took you to the template part, you will find over here there is couple of forms. So this is one form where from you're taking number of elements, and this is the form where you will be taking the respective element along with its membership value. So there are 2 forms, but there is only one route. That's how the thing has to be done, right? So let's come over here. Let me insert the fuzzy set right now. Let's consider the first element be named as A, and its membership value is 0.2. The second element is B, its membership value is suppose 0.5. The third one is C, its membership value is 0.0, and the D, its membership value is 1.0. Okay, so now I'm going to compute. So as I click on this button, I have to send this entire set of data. That means these element and associated membership value, and this data will go to this particular function based view, where it will compute that out of this entire fuzzy set, who are my support crypts, because the support crypts will have only those elements whose membership value is greater than 0. Okay, so support crypts will generate and show me those element only that has a membership value greater than 0. So let me click on this. As I do that, you get to see this was my complete fuzzy set. A with the membership of 0.2, B with 0.5, C with 0.0 and D with 1.0. But my crib set, I mean support crib set, is just going to have ABD because A has a value greater than 0, B 2, but C is equal to 0, so C will not be considered, and D is equal to 1. So for that reason, these are my elements for the support set, and it does not need to show the membership value. I just need to show only the key. Yes, you rightly heard. Why did I say the word key? Because if you look over here, this is in the form of a dictionary which has got member along with an element, I mean the element along with the membership value. So it's like a key and value pair. So in the front end you are entering a dictionary, a Python dictionary. On the other hand, if I talk about this support crib set, this is in a form of a list because you are just printing only the element name and not in membership value. So how did I manage to create this dictionary and this list? Is that something really fascinating, isn't it? Right? So you saw with 4 element, as I said, this is purely dynamic. So let me now run this particular thing with 6 element. Oh, I know you will be super excited to see how it works. So as I click on that, 6 DOM element getting generated. Okay, great. So I would go with the first value like 0.1, second one B with 0.3, third one with C which is 0.0, D is having 0.7, E is also 0.0, and F is having something like 0.8. okay, so that means all total there are how many elements? 6 elements are there in my fuzzy set and their corresponding membership value. Keep an eye, the element C has got 0 and element E has got 0, but these two will be there in the fuzzy set but not in the support cribs. So let me click on this, and as I can see over here, I have my key value pair, my dictionary in front. As I said, C has got 0.0 and E has got 0.0, so these two will be eliminated in my support cribs. As you can see right over here, we have got A, B who has got greater than 0, D greater than 0, and F is also greater than 0, but in case of C and E are not inclusive. So you saw that this entire form data which having corresponding element with the membership value rightly accepted by Python, and it has able to generate the complete key value pair. At the same time, it also has generated the complete list that has shown me that who are the element whose value is greater than 0, right? So that's how the fuzzy set and support crib set was in front of you. And this is, as I said, that this is the very first video in context to soft computing, and more stuff are going to come, but this is going to be entirely based on Django, because at the end of the day you need to work on real life application which would be either a mobile based or a web based application. So you need to handle this concept not just only in core Python, but you have to extend it into Django, and that brings us a lot of new challenges along with the core concept of soft computing. That is of course there. You need to study that pretty well, then only you will be able to develop these algorithms. But at the same time, how do you implement that in Django so that you have a real cool interface and it looks really interesting? Well, right now I'm running this particular application in my local server. I surely have a plan to upload this in my cloud, and then I will definitely let you people know once I do that. Okay, until then, have a nice time. Bye bye, take care.